Hi, welcome into my channel, everyone. Firestorm Shan here. I hope you're doing well. Thank God it's the weekend. Today is January the 16th, 2026, and the weekend has finally arrived. I hope you're doing well. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and just do an all signs reading. I will timestamp each one. We're going to start with Aries, go all the way around to Pisces. Also, I want to wish a special happy birthday to Aquariuses. We are entering Aquarius season, so happy birthday. Alrighty, and just as for a reminder, I do read in numerology and astrology, as well as tarot, and use oracles. Today is an angel number 9, and tomorrow will be a 1, and then Sunday will be a 2. So 912. What does that talk about? That talks about wrapping up cycles and maybe starting something new. It's quite significant for it being the end of the weekend. It's the end of the week, so we're wrapping up this week and we are getting ready for the new. So what does that look like for us? All right, let's go ahead and get some incense burning. We're going to be here for a couple of hours, so I might as well get ready. And let's go, starting with Aries. I'm going to be using the Oracle deck that's called Messages from the Universe. I don't know what it's going to say, but we're going to get some messages from Tarot, ask Spirit what it is that the topic needs to be about, and then we'll get you some messages from Oracle that'll help bring guidance, hopefully some sort of peace of mind, answers that you might need to help guide and protect. All right, so this is hoping that we all have a really good, blessed weekend. All right, let's get into it. Let's get popping. Let's make some room for our Aries. 2 minutes in. All right. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising signs as well. And if you want to know about relationships, check your Venus sign. What's going on with Aries today? We have a new moon in Sagittarius this weekend. The Adventurer, a fire sign. And they are very much about wisdom and spirituality. They are the humanitarians as well, police officers, adventurers like that. People out there in the thicket is what I'm hearing. Strong emphasis for that kind of energies here this weekend. What do we have going on? We have the 4 of Cups, Aries. Aries has got the 4 of Cups. So this is either you're just bored or you're over a situation, you're ready for it to end. That's what we're talking about today, is endings and beginnings. It concerns something you've been juggling. It could be people, places, or things, because it is an actual pentacle. It's an earthly matter. We have it here with the 5 of Wands. 5s come in to bring change through conflict. So this is arguments, disagreements, or competition. And I have it here with the High Priestess in the reverse. Pisces energy at its core, but someone here has not been listening to their intuition. Or a secret could be coming out. I have it here with the 7 of Swords in the reverse. This would mean that you have some insider information on someone doing something sneaky, and you're having an internal conflict about whether or not you should share the information or not. Is it your place to share the secret or not? You know, and I feel like somebody here has been put in a very compromising situation this weekend. Okay. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do, Aries? What's the advice for you to do? What's Aries' advice on this situation? It seems like it's a sensitive topic. The Star card is a wish fulfillment. Interesting. Oh, goodness me. With the 10 of Swords and the King of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. This could have been a third-party situation. It might have involved a friends group, but we have, you know, the shadow side of Aquarius energy, the 10 of Swords. Okay, so there is a situation here that it looks to me is coming to an end. There could be an argument It's messing with someone's peace of mind, their creativity, their emotions with the King of Cups and the Eight of Cups here, talking about walking away from a situation, and that situation is a third-party situation. There are 3 women here. Take it as it resonates, okay? But it is some sort of betrayal, something that comes around this weekend, Aries. That brings the closure, okay? So, well, it is what it is. I do love here that we have the Star card, which is a wish fulfillment, and it's also an energy of healing. So it's the strongest energies. That tells me that February looks like a month of extreme interest for you. Now, Aries, I'm going to go ahead and move on in just a moment with this messages from the universe, but you should know that we have a cazimi of planets that are moving into Aquarius right now. We have your ruling planet, Mars, and we have Venus, the goddess of love. We have Mercury, we have Pluto, the Sun, all 5 in that sector right now, which has to do with your friends groups, your social circles. And so this is a friends group here. And when Pluto comes in, it comes in to bring change and transformation, which can be sudden shocking endings in relationships coming in for you, okay? I feel that it's really could potentially put you in a very uncomfortable, I feel like a pretzel being twisted inside of my chakra right here, my solar chakra, which is a gut-wrenching situation. So it is what it is. Let's get some messages here from the universe. Yeah, well, you know, I don't love this reading, Aries, but it's like everything has to come to an end eventually. Nothing lasts forever, right? And so this situation was something that wasn't serving you, so it's a way of protecting you for the future. But let's just see what Spirit has to say from the messages from the universe. What's this about? What's going on with the Aries? When the world feels like it is coming crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. Okay, this can be an identity crisis. Okay, who you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. Decide that this crisis will be the turning point for what you have been waiting for. See, I'm telling you, this is for the best and highest good. So just allow it to roll through, okay? It's not coming to destroy your life. The storm is not here to destroy your life. It is here to clear your path. All right, moving on to Taurus. Moving into Taurus. Hi, Taurus Nation. Welcome into my channel. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the North Node, Taurus. Let's go ahead and get your messages from Tarot, and then we'll follow up with the messages from the universe. Remember, we're focusing on this weekend. This is a 912 energy. They're angel numbers that the energies we're going to be working with this weekend, which could bring in some sort of endings and new beginnings. So let's see what's popping for Taurus this weekend. How's things going? I hope you're doing well. Death, my goodness. You're coming in with the power punch. All right, I'm going to tell you this just like I'm telling everybody before we get too deep into it. We have a cazimi of planets that are just moving out of Capricorn into Aquarius. There's like 5 of them, 5 planets. It hardly ever happens. And they're all hanging out with the sun, and the sun is right there with them. The sun, Mercury, Mars, Venus, and Pluto. 5 planets all in one cluster of Aquarius, which has to do with the 11th house, which is your social circles, your friends, or humanitarianism. Things such as the innovation or intellectual conversations with even things that have to do with space or aliens, astrology or esoteric things. Rebellion is indicated as well. So, all right. There's your recap on what's going on, what we're reading for in numerology and astrology this weekend to get our predictions for what this weekend might look like. And for you, you might be putting it into something, and that's what the energies of 9 are. Today is Friday. It's the end of the week, right? Okay, you're ready to do something different, bring on some sort of change and transformation. I have it here with the Emperor. Okay, this is someone who is a natural born leader, or someone, it could be an Aries, a father figure or a boss, looking at putting an end and bringing major transformation to something. They are taking control over a situation in a very diplomatic manner. I have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. This Seven of Swords is, I just now started doing readings. It's already came out for Aries as well. There's something going on, sneaky and secretive, and then I think that you're ready to put it into it. It could be something internal that you're wrestling with yourself, you know, if it has to do with identity, power, authority, or anything like that. Re-strategizing perhaps is indicated with the Seven of Swords. That can mean strategy as well, you know, on how to proceed forward. I have the Six of Wands in the reverse. This tells me that you're not getting some sort of victory or success over something. It could have to do with the feminine. If you're having female problems, the Queen of Cups is in the reverse. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We have Scorpio here strongly on the board, as well as Aries or Taurus. But this Queen of Cups is in the reverse. She's unhappy. The High Priestess is in the reverse. She was in the reverse in the prior reading too for Aries. So it's interesting. These readings are very similar to each other. The High Priestess is like, knows something in her intuition, and she's really torn up about whether or not she should tell the secret or not. The Seven of Swords was in the prior reading of Aries, and it's in this reading as well. So they are definitely connected here. Okay. Aries was the storm came not to destroy your path, but to clear it. So there's definitely a clearing going on here with Taurus energy as well. Something that you've sensed for a while, that someone that you've not been happy, or this divine feminine has been very unhappy. So you're going to bring a change to it because there's no victory or success. You're going to bring an end to it. If this is a romantic thing with the Queen of Love here, if there's no victory or success, there could have been someone here that's not committed and they're not loyal. You need to see this, apparently, for some reason. What's going on with Taurus this weekend? No matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out, that the long road has a purpose. Okay, so Taurus, you're building endurance, you're taking your time, and you're willing to take the long road. And you could have someone around you who's not willing to take the long road with you, and that might come to light this weekend, and that might be something that comes to an end. So that you things will work out better for you in the future. That's what they're saying. All right, I wish you all the luck in the world with this. And next up is Gemini. Gemini, it's your turn. I hope you're doing well. What's going on with Gemini this weekend? Our angel numbers are 912. Endings and beginnings. Taking a look at our self-identity, who we truly are, what we're building, what kind of foundation we have. It's been heavy energy. It's the weekend, so we'd love to have some lighthearted energy in here. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. Hopefully something good. But it is what it is, I'm hearing, when you're dealing with the numbers that indicate, you know, change and transformation. You can't help it. It is what it is. Ooh, you pulled your own energy. I love it, love it, love it. And you're in the upright, Gemini. Perfect. Lover's card. Yes. Oh, you are protecting. Oh, okay. 9 of Wands, 7 of Swords in the upright. This guy has come out 3 times, and I just started doing Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. The 7 of Swords is coming out 3 times. It's coming up again. We have the 3 of Wands, the Page of Swords, and Temperance coming out here. All right. There's some sort of news that's coming out this weekend where you're going to discover a liar. It is someone or something, a situation that you have been going around with for a long time, but you just keep manifesting it back and back and back and back and back and forth again. I do see someone here who is spying out your liberties. They are, you know, potentially stalking you when you're not looking, maybe stealing snacks out of the refrigerator. I don't know, but you are dealing with someone who is a thief. If they're not a thief of your snacks out of the refrigerator, they're this thief of joy. Whatever it is like you, 9 of Wands, 9, today's a 9. You know, this is the wounded warrior energy of, do I really have to go another round with this mother trucker? We have a new moon in Sagittarius this weekend as well. That is Sagittarius energy here on the board. We have Sagittarius, Aquarius, Aries, and Gemini here. It is saying that you're going to have some patience this weekend with Temperance here. Okay, you're going to have to mutate some energies and some emotions. Stay grounded. You're going to have 1 foot in water and 1 foot on earth. Dealing with this situation. Somebody dear here. This is the Page of Pentacles. There's a lesson here that needs to be learned. Could have something to do with finances. I don't know. With it being a pentacle, it could be a person, place, or a thing, because it's a touchy, something you could touch, feel, or see. All right, well, shit. Everybody's dealing with a liar this weekend. You're not alone. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to do another collective reading to see what this liar is doing. Messages from the universe for our Geminis. What is going on this weekend? You got 2 cards, Gemini. If you are feeling stuck in any area of life, whether it is a relationship, okay, a job, or a situation, ask yourself, what is stopping me from leaving? Ooh. Yes, leaving is scary, but sometimes it's the right step. Be brave. We are right beside you. So some of you guys, it's time to walk away. It's time to leave. Okay, here's your second message. This situation, oh no, it says this stressful situation is almost coming to an end. Hey, yeah. We are sending positive energy and financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings. Oh, I'm going to read that to you one more time, Gemini. This stressful situation is almost coming to an end, and we are sending you positive energy. Financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings are on their way to you. I'm leaving it there, Gemini. Perfect. Moving up to Cancer. Hey, Cancerians, I hope you're doing well. All right, we're just doing your energy check-in for the weekend, and our angel numbers we're working with are 9, 1, and 2. Today is Friday. It is a 9, which 9s are talking about endings, and 1s are talking about beginnings. Okay. We have done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and every single one of them have pulled the 7 of Swords, so let's see if that little sneaky guy comes out in your reading. It's some sort of sneaky behavior that some of us are dealing with. I don't know. I'm just hoping it's different for you, Cancer. So what's this weekend look like for you? Let's see. Let's get some tarot messages. And then we will get you some messages from the universe to help guide us. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. You have the Death card. Death card. I think Taurus got this exact same position. First card out of the gate, rushing through. Really quick recap. Got to talk about it. Astrology. We have a GEMINI-A planets that are moving into Aquarius right now. It's been in Capricorn and now it's moving into Aquarius. We have Pluto in Aquarius. We have Mercury in Aquarius. We have Mars, the planet of war, in Aquarius. We have Venus, the goddess of planet of love, in Aquarius, and we have the sun amplifying and magnifying these planets' energies right now. Talk about some major powerful things going on in the planet at this time, and it is happening in our 11th house of Aquarius rulers and leaders, our gatekeepers. You know, humanitarianism is a big factor this weekend with the 9s here. You know, looking at our independence is focused tomorrow, and then Sunday is talking about our stability. So those might be some of the topics we're talking about this weekend. But for you, major change and transformation, that's Pluto coming in here. Yeah. bringing endings. Okay, you're pulling your energy, the moon. Okay. Oof. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Page of Wands in the reverse. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Queen of Swords in the reverse, or in the upright. She's in the upright, forgive me. And the the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Then I have the Sun card, the Lovers, the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, the Empress in the reverse, and the 2 of Cups in the reverse, the 4 of Wands, and the Wheel of the Year. Okay, Cancer. Something is going to be coming to the light this weekend. You're going to be facing some of your fears. You're really going to be taking a look at the things that you really are ready to drop some burdens, and you're ready to pick up happiness. I see you making that choice, stepping out of fear, taking a more optimistic viewpoint of what this next year can look like. And there is a celebration in order. Some of you thought you were going to have to move, but now you're not going to have to move. Okay, that's a very, very specific message. Someone here could have lost a house in a divorce or inheritance, or just lost a lot of money. But with the 4 of Wands falling underneath the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, I mean, they're saying that there is some sort of reason to celebrate. Okay, we have the two of Cups here, and this is like some sort of agreement that's being made. So maybe that's the beauty in this. The Empress in the reverse and the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is saying that the Empress, this is Venus energy. Okay, and remember, she's up there too right now with Mars. She's not happy, basically. You know, this is the mother of the zodiac, and that's you. Cancerians are the mothers of the zodiacs. But it's Taurus and Libra energy because the ruler is Venus. But she's not happy, and it's not going to work out. She doesn't want to build with these people. It could be even contractors. I don't want to build with this contractor. I don't want to work with this team anymore. I don't want to live here anymore. I want to move. We have the Queen of Swords here. Someone is giving a direct, cold message. But it's a choice that's being made where this is what it feels like and what it looks like to me. Someone here that you're dealing with, either you or whoever you're dealing with, secretly has been dealing with a lot of fear, being very deceptive inside about how they truly feel about a situation, feeling that someone here has not truly incorporated lessons in life that need to be incorporated, that would involve long-term thinking and legacy, strong foundations, career choices, money matters. And someone here is ready to move on from an irresponsible person who can't manage money and are probably losing everything. So I see a separating of ways, where you're no longer can work with it. It's like, I hate to say it, but it just feels like I can see the tide taking someone away from you and separating you. It feels like a tide. The tide is high, and I'm moving on, is what I'm seeing here. And it's a bittersweet it feels bittersweet. That's what it feels like, because it's like, I'm just ready to be happy, so I'm going to make the choice to make sure that this next year, I'm not taking this baggage with me, these burdens with me. So that's what it feels like. You're ready to take a look at putting it into things, focusing on your independence and moving forward towards something new. And it could involve family. With the Lovers here, it can be a couple, a partnership here that has decided to leave a family dynamic. You know how it gets, where, you know, some families require you to be of the same religion, the same financial status to get married. You know, a mother could be upset if her princess is going to be marrying a skater boy and not the banker down the street, if you get my drift. Just an example. You know how mothers can be. We have a mother who's in the reverse. That would be you, for the divine feminine at least. Oh well, or at least someone who's in their feminine side right now. Let's get some messages for you from the universe to see what is going on with the Cancerians this weekend. Okay, don't be afraid to say I love you or thank you to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret a heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only ever regret not saying it. So, again, this feels like one of those amicable parting of ways. You know, I love you, or thank you for your services, and leaving and separating amicably. I appreciate you. I love you over here. Okay, say I'm going to be moving across the seas. You could be making some sort of choice like that, and you know, family doesn't want you to move away, that kind of thing. Don't lose sight of the truth. You came here to evolve and grow. Okay, somebody could be trying to hold you back. You came here to evolve and grow, so it is necessary to experience the difficult times. That's when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. So there was an indication of someone needed to learn a lesson. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse is about learning lessons about people, places, and things. You know, and there's something here that the only way you can learn is to experience it. So it sometimes comes through change and transformation, through some sort of conflict. But this turns out good for you with the Sun card. I want you to see how happy this turns out for you in the end. The Sun card and the Four of Wands, it's a celebration. The Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups, the Wheel of the Year. This is your year. Ten of Cups, Pisces energy. Okay, so it's not going to work out. Whatever you're dealing with, don't be afraid to say amicably, I love you, but this just isn't working out. It almost can be like if you're dating someone and you're like, oh, this isn't really for me, or you start some sort of business endeavor and you don't really know the person that well, and you go, you know, this isn't really working out, you know, somebody's not as committed to the relationship as you were, or there's just something there that doesn't mix or match. So that's what I'm seeing for you. Let's move on to Leo. Good luck. Leos, how are you doing, my pussycats? I hope you're doing well. Welcome into my channel. Hey, we're going to be doing an energy check-in for today, January the 16th, 17th, and 18th. I do read in numerology and astrology. So while I'm shuffling, I'm going to give you a recap in case you did not watch the intro and you just time-stamped over here to your sign, moon, rising, or Venus, to see what's popping. Okay, we will have to talk about it. If we have a new moon in Sagittarius, time to plant new seeds. Could involve philosophy, teaching, the truth, and travel. Or foreign affairs. Also, we're dealing with the number 9, which has to do with humanitarianism. That is today, Friday. Also deals with the energies of endings. Ones. Saturday's a 1. It's your opportunity to do your makeovers, you know. Go get your hair done, get your nails done, focus on your self-identity, building yourself up, focusing on what you want. Number 2, Sunday, focus on stability, security, and stability, getting grounded, getting ready for what's to come. So let's go ahead and pop it. What's going on with the Leos this weekend? Holy Spirit, guides, and angels, strongest messages. We're going to pull some tarot, get some messages out, then we'll follow up with the messages of the universe to see how we can soften it up. Some of these have been kind of strong messages. Well, that's because, I don't know, we're dealing with endings and beginnings. I don't know, but you're pulling positive juju right now. Look at you, Leos, pulling the Wheel of the Year. This is the year for the Leos. Jupiter will be moving into your sign in June-ish, around 2026. Jupiter has been in Cancer. It stays there for like a year and a half, something like that. Maybe I could be exaggerating on the timeline, but it's the planet of luck and expansion. So this weekend looks lucky. Could be an opportunity for you to expand. It's Sagittarius energy as well. Again, it's a new moon in Sag. We talked about it. Yeah, Yay for Leo. What's going on, Leo, this weekend? Ooh, you're getting a wish fulfillment. Leo, the tables have turned. Thank God. I've done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Capricorn. I mean, in Cancer, not Capricorn. Cancer, and they've all gotten challenging messages. Leo, you're changing it up. Thank the Lord. Leo's getting a wish fulfillment this weekend. Though world. Ending cycles, beginning cycles. It starts. Look at you guys, Leos. I can't make it up. Leo. I want to be a Leo. I am a Leo. Hallelujah. Thank God I'm a Leo. Wow. Woo. Karma. This is your karma. You got good karma, Leo. Yay. Three of Pentacles. Someone might want to work with you or collaborate with you. Master Builder. And the Death card. Major change and transformation. Oh my God. Are you ready for this, Leo? If you've been unhappy, oh, why do we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse? The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, the Knight of Wands in the upright, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the Knight of Swords. Oh, Lord. Behind the scenes, though, you've been going through some shit. Excuse me for 1 second. Hang on. Telecommunications interrupting my reading with you. Hey, man, some of you guys have been going through some shit. Maybe the past decade. We've got the Ten of Cups in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This is what's going on underneath the surface. And this is what's ending. This could have been a divorce or a breakup. Really a lot of bad luck. The wheels have turned. Apparently you've decided that you're no longer going to be wasting time dealing with people you have to go round and round and round with that wound you. Finally learning some sort of lesson or teaching some sort of lesson here with the Knight of Swords, getting angry enough to bring forth some sort of change. Two of Wands in the reverse, no longer standing at a crossroads, been stuck for a while there. Queen of Pentacles, now you're taking back your stability, your power, your authority. Sunday looks like, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor here, when you start focusing on your stability, building something brand new. Yeah, well, you know, freaking A, let's see what the messages of the universe has to tell us. You know, you have passed the test, Leo. You've had to experience a lot of loss, but that's all changing. Wow. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with the Leos from the messages from the universe, please. It almost feels like, you know, rags to riches story. Let's see. You have two cards. When the world feels like it is crashing down on you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. Decide that the crisis will be turning points for what you have been waiting for. I feel like Taurus got a similar energy. They had a little bit of a struggle in their reading, but they were going to be fine. But I don't know why I'm picking up a correlation between Taurus and Leo on this reading. But for someone here, the world has been crashing down on you. That's turning around. What's this one? Don't be afraid to say I love you or thank you. Okay, Cancer just got this card. We dealing with Cancers too? Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret a heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only regret not saying it. Okay, so if this is a family dynamic, and both of these cards are in the reverse, the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, that is a family dynamic. So there's something about needing to say I love you. Don't be afraid to say I love you, even if, you know, there's been some sort of breakup. I don't know. And then the last one you have, it's at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to go ahead and take it because it's the hidden energies, and it does have to do with the hidden energies that were here as well. The past is behind you now. So drop the fears and the doubts, Leo. Even though you may feel a little uncomfortable at the moment and slightly anxious over what is coming next, you're being urged to bring yourself back to the present moment. Your recent prayers have been heard and are currently being worked on, Leo. Oh, what a beautiful reading. I love it. Congratulations to the Leos. Mwah. Moving on to Virgo. Gotta go. Hey, Virgos. Hi. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. All right, while I'm shuffling your cards, we're going to do a recap real quick. We're talking about the energies of angel numbers 9, 1, and 2. Today is Friday, the 16th of 2026, and so it is a 9 in numerology. 9s have to do with our beautiful Sagittarius energy, humanitarianism, philosophy, teaching, and 9s also bring endings. And it is the last day of the week here, isn't it? So we are rolling out the week and starting a new week tomorrow. Saturday is a 1, so it's a good day to focus on yourself, do some things for yourself, for your independence. Maybe some beauty regimes or something just that you like to do. Take good care of yourself. On Sunday, it looks like a day of focusing on a cooperation with maybe a partner, a spouse, talking about your stability and your security and staying grounded in what you're building. All right, but let's go ahead and see what Tarot wants to show us for Virgo placements for this weekend. We have a new moon in Sagittarius this weekend as well, and plus we have a GEMINI.A planets moving into Aquarius. I'm going to put those back in there. Let me explain what that means to you really quick, Virgo. Whenever you have a GEMINI, that means you have a bunch of clusters of planets that are only 17 degrees from each other. So basically, in the sign of Aquarius right now, just moving out of Capricorn into Aquarius, there is Mars, the planet of war. There is Venus, the planet of love, stability, and security. There is Mercury, the planet of communication and travel and intellect, the higher mind. There is Pluto, the planet of change and destruction, right there, all being supercharged by the sun. Every single one of them, boom, plugged into the sun's energy, creating major change and transformation, okay? And with it being in a sign of Aquarius, this can feel like some rebellion, all right? So we could be bringing in some endings and new beginnings right now this weekend. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with the Virgos. What do they need to know? With all this information, that would be, they're aware of the energies that are supporting them this weekend. Let's see what Tarot wants to show us. For Virgos, please. What do you want to show Virgos, please? The High Priest. Okay, this is the Hierophant in the Tarot. We were talking about Sunday. Sunday will be an important day for you, okay? It's interesting because you might be a person that decides to start going back to church or make that a day of a spiritual practice, going to some mass or to a mosque or to a Buddhist temple or something like that. There's something spiritual that they want you to focus on this weekend. And I believe you're going to be getting some sort of wisdom or spiritual downloads that will help increase your money, because the Hierophant is the ruler of the second house, Taurus energy. Okay, that is a fellow earth sign as well. You are Virgo, so Taurus rules the house of money. So this is affecting maybe commitments, contracts, or even a marriage. What's going on with the Virgos this weekend? We have the shadow side in the reverse. Well, hey, we love it in the reverse, okay? Coming out of some sort of fear that was putting into your shadow side, where you felt like you needed to protect yourself, defend yourself. You don't need to do that. You're protected, Virgo, okay? So let God handle it, I'm hearing. You don't have to do anything. Don't step into your shadow side. Just say, shadow, don't worry about it. I don't need you to step in and help me with this one. What is shadow? Shadow is just a self-defense mechanism where you will do whatever it takes to protect yourself, but you are protected, so there's nothing you really need to do. Don't step into your shadow side. Let God handle it. Okay? What's going on with the Virgos this weekend? We have the Four of Pentacles. That's the Four of Pentacles is an energy of holding back. Okay, this can be involve holding back your money or just holding back your time or your efforts. You know, you're not giving in to the situation. Let God handle it. Could be not giving finances. We have the Magician. This is your energy. Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini. This is ruled by Mercury. You are ruled by Mercury. Mercury is in that Cazimi right now, okay? So strong, powerful energy to manifest, okay? And with it being in Aquarius, this is going to have to do with innovation. This could be about how you earn money. This is where we're getting into that area of AI and robots and aliens and esoteric topics, social groups, humanitarianisms, the we energy, not the me energy. So this is big time corporate style energy, not just a small little business thing. This feels big. I mean, it could be small business. I don't know why I say corporate, but it came out of my mouth. It just feels like it's like collective. So you're manifesting. You're in manifestation mode. You could be manifesting new friends, new ideas about how to reinvent yourself or innovate yourself. What's going on with the Virgos this weekend? Whatever it is, you're in full manifestation mode. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. Why is she in the reverse? Four of Cups in the reverse. I'm sensing boredom, a writer's block, a lack of creativity, feeling a little bit of the stuck energy here. It might feel foreign to you, like if you're used to always stepping into your shadow side and saying exactly how you feel and controlling everything, or micromanaging things, or obsessing or anything like that. It might feel foreign to you, but what is this Page of Cups and the Four of Cups? Why are they in the reverse? The Queen of Cups is in the reverse. Okay, so this is you. It has to do with your emotions. Why are your emotions in the reverse? The High Priestess in the reverse. Something is eating you up on the inside that you know about, but it's not for you to share. This came out for Aries, Taurus. I think Gemini got this same High Priestess in the reverse. So somebody around you is not getting the big picture, or this is you, that you are manifesting a new life, that you are holding back, that you're no longer engaging with like you would before. Like if you used to engage in the debate, you're not really doing that anymore. It's almost like I feel like Virgo's left the building. It's like you're bored, you're over it, you're not even interested in, your shadow side's not even interested in arguing or getting involved. It's like I said, what is this about? Because I feel like when you're dealing with High Priestess stuff, it's again secrets. You're not. So I feel right here like, oh, it's a secret. Am I supposed to ask? What is this really going on? This is like your intuition is telling you that you cannot create here, or there's not enough love here, or there's not enough passion or attraction in the relationship to keep it going. And when I asked again, why is the High Priestess in the reverse, and you've got the Ten of Swords, there's some sort of ultimate betrayal here, or an ending, and that's what we're talking about today, is ending, but this is mental. And the Two of Wands in the reverse, this is like you've been at a crossroads for a while, you're not getting the answer to a prayer, you're not getting the results that you're looking for, so you're ready to manifest something new. But I don't think that you're ready to tell other people about it, but I think you're ready to look into some new opportunities of ways to make money, because somebody's not happy. They feel like they're stuck in a mental prison. They're not getting the creativity that they need, or the joy, or the emotional fulfillment. So it's requiring change. Oh, I forgot. I almost forgot. Let me get you some messages from the universe. Messages from the universe. What's going on with the Virgos this weekend? tell us what's going on with the Virgos this weekend. Oh, well, this card's not supposed to be in the deck, but it's the Lovers. Can involve Gemini, but we talked about the Magician. It's making a new choice in love, something that is better suited for you. Okay, that's what's going on. But go ahead, let's see what's going on. Oh, and this card is in the Moon. Don't tell anybody. This is not supposed to be in this deck either. What did I do? I mixed the Tarot in with the Oracle deck accidentally. The Moon is very secretive as well. You can't tell anybody about it, what you're building right now. Release old doubts and fears. You are currently undergo changes that are necessary for your highest good. They are changes that have been long awaited. Leave the past where it belongs in the past and trust that everything will fall into place for you in divine timing. Let me get you one more. Son of a biscuit eater. Hang on. That was the Two of Cups. It's more Tarot cards spitting out of the Oracle deck. That is some sort of partnership, soul contract. And it's in a perfect alignment with the Lovers here. Oh! This is what spit out on the floor. This is a partnership. Could be a secret partnership. If you are worried you don't have the strength to move on, think how much strength you are using to hold on. Then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. Perfect! Okay, so whatever you're holding on to, it's not for you, Four of Cups. And you know it, but you're not admitting it to yourself. It's starting to feel like a Ten of Swords. Like every time you even have to go there and think about it, it's starting to feel like, ugh, a betrayal to your creativity. Like there's something so much more you feel like you could be doing. I don't know. But you're worried that you don't have the strength to move on or do something else or build something else or redirect your energy, but you do. Because they're saying that it's taking the same amount of strength to hold on to something that's not for you that it is for you to find the strength to move on to something that is for you. Divine timing is at play here. It is, you need to trust that everything will fall into place for you in divine timing. It's not saying it is right now. It's like we're in a position of choices here. Choices that benefit you for your best and highest good. Yeah. You know, and because you're ruled by Mercury, I'm going to close your reading, you need to have something that stimulates your mind. You're much of a very sapiosexual energy, higher-minded stuff, you know. You like to create things, and if you start to feel stifled and you can't create, that's where the problem starts to come in. So then it's time to move on, because you're meant to be a creator, a manifester. Good luck, Virgo. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. We're doing your energy check-in for the weekend. Today's number in angel numbers is a 9. Saturdays is a 1. Sundays is a 2. 9s are talking about wrapping up cycles. 1s are about beginning cycles. And 2s are about looking at our stability and security. Remember, we have a bunch of planets that are moving into Aquarius right now. That's been into Capricorn. We're moving into Aquarius right now. So just expect a lot of powerful shift and changing things that could come and go very quickly right now with this Mars, Venus, Mercury, Pluto, and the Sun are all in Aquarius right now, which has to do with the sector of social matters, friends groups, innovation, and can mean rebellion. Let's go ahead and get into Libra. This is one of your fellow air signs. Let's go ahead and talk to the Libras. What does this weekend look like for Libra? Strongest energies. Knight of Pentacles. Looks like you're hard at work. Yeah, I love the yellow. That's really positive. Alright, so you're focused on work, stability, which is Taurus energy. Sunday is Taurus energy. Okay, Libra. You might have to work Sunday. We have the shadow side in the reverse. I love this. And the Knight of Wands in the reverse. And the High Priestess. No, that's the High Priest, which is the Hierophant in this deck, which is more Taurus energy. Something about Sunday is important. Page of Pentacles. You get some really good news that comes around for you on Sunday. This could have to do with your finances. You could feel a little worried, impulsive, like I could need to do something about it. That would be your shadow side. If you felt like you needed to do something impulsive this weekend to go out and make money, that would you be manifesting something based off of fear, or it might just end up not turning out for you for your best and highest good. They're saying that you would be getting into your shadow side by trying to chase something right now, and it's not time to chase. It's time to stand still and wait. Something will be coming to you. It does look like a high level commitment. It can be marriage even at that matter, but whatever this is, it has to do with second house, which is the house of money, and you have a lot of money on the board here. But there is an instance here where they're saying you could be tempted to do something impulsive. Don't do it. Resist the temptation to hold back. Someone from your past might want to reconcile. This would be someone you've been at a crossroads for a long time, and they never know how to say they're sorry, and they have control issues as well. This could be a father figure who you feel like doesn't see your worth or your value. All right, let's put you at a crossroads for a while. If it's not a father figure that's really doing this, this could be something from childhood, something that made you feel insecure, something you haven't been able to move on from in the past, something shady. You didn't love it, that's for sure. Seven of Swords has been getting around, by the way. I've done, so yeah, up to Libra. So let's see, Aries had the Seven of Swords. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer all had the Seven of Swords in their reading. You have the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords. So, but they're both in the reverse. So this is coming out of wanting to win at all cost, or doing anything kind of shady, or doing a real strong introspection, really resisting temptation to get into your shadow side. I feel like you could very easily do something, like you might be the kind of person, let's just say you're a Libra, so let's just say you might be a lawyer. You have the opportunity here to really do something shady so that you would win at all cost, but then you'd be getting in your shadow side to win. Don't you want to win fair? I feel like with the Hierophant here, God is watching what you do for work. And with the Emperor here, a boss figure, Father God, if it's not a boss figure, someone in authority is watching what's going on, Libra. So warning there for those of you who might be tempted. Let's see what the messages are from the universe. Just because something is not happening right now doesn't mean that it will never happen. Divine timing is at play. Be patient and trust the process. So maybe just wanting to rush things, doing something impulsive. Don't do anything impulsive. Be patient. What else for Libra? Don't be afraid to say I love you or thank you to those who deserve it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appear soppy. You will never regret a heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only regret not saying it. The Page of Cups is in the reverse. That can mean an apology, and you could be afraid to apologize to someone. With the Two of Wands here, you could be at a crossroads, and they're saying, yeah, maybe you want to think about that. That might help you move on, because with the Chariot in the reverse, somebody might not be able to move on until they get an apology. And they're standing their ground here with the Nine of Wands, okay? One more for the Libras. Try not to dwell on the past or spend too much time worrying about the future. All it does is steal your joy and sense of inner peace. That's correct. Concentrate on the here and the now and enjoy every moment for what it is. You are creating new memories. All right, that's what I have for you, Libra. Good luck. Hey, Scorpio, are you there? Perfect. There you are. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to be doing an energy check-in for this weekend. Quick shuffle for the Scorpios. While I'm shuffling, please listen to the update on astrologies. We have a new moon in Sagittarius this weekend as a fire sign. Building optimism to plant seeds for something new, being adventurous and courageous, as well as seeing the truth about matters. Today is angel number 9 in numerology. This is January the 16th, 2026. This reduces to a 9. 9s are about wrapping up cycles. Saturday is a 1, which is about independence, something new. And number 2 on Sunday is the day, angel number day, which has to do with the house of monies, stability and security. Right, with that said, we also have a cazimi of planets moving into Aquarius right now. We have Pluto, Mars, Mercury, Venus, and the Sun combusting the energies of these planets to be super powered at this time in the house of Aquarius, which is the house of rebellion, social groups, friendships, innovation, intellect, and revolution. All right. How is this going to affect Scorpio, this energy this weekend? Holy Spirit, guides, and angels. What messages do you have for Scorpio? From the Tarot. Scorpio, you've pulled the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is an energy that you are moving on to calmer waters this weekend. Very well. We have it here with the Knight of Cups. You could be having a romantic offer coming your way this weekend, maybe going out on a date perhaps, or just someone coming over to offer you an expressive cup of love, a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, conversation, a creative conversation. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That's your energy. By the way, you could be feeling very romantic or creative this weekend. Scorpio, what's going on with the Scorpios? We have the 9 of Swords. It is in the reverse. I love this. This is telling me that you're coming out of some sort of dark night of the soul, and the 5 of Wands in the reverse. If you've had any kind of arguments or disagreements or internal conflict or competition, that is no longer something that's a concern of yours this weekend. You are seeing a more positive way of looking at the picture, and you're realizing what doesn't serve you, and you're moving on in love. And then we have it here with the Star card, Aquarius energy. You are focused on the big picture here, the Star player. You're focused on hope and healing, making wishes come true, you know, stardom, perhaps, humanitarianism. You know, we talked about all of that beautiful energy of Aquarius just a minute ago, and that's what you're focused on. It's a very healing, yes, beautiful, beautiful energy. And one more. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. It's not the weekend to start anything brand new, even though we did talk about endings and beginnings with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. You're just getting a healing from drama and something that's put you in a dark place this weekend, but it's not any kind of like brand new, is what they're saying. Passionate action. Ace of Swords is the truth here. The action that needs to be taken is seeing the truth about the matter with the 10 of Cups in the reverse. What doesn't serve you or doesn't make you happy, what's not fulfilling you. 4 of Swords in the reverse, 8 of Wands in the reverse, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like I'm talking to a Scorpio that's been perhaps holding themselves back, not communicating much, keeping things inside, you know, internal. It feels like an internal restlessness. A lot of things changing and moving on the inside of you with downloads and messages in the spirit realm. Okay, they're internal, but they sent you on a place that brought you into a position of healing. And the Ace of Cups is in the reverse with the okay. All right, that's it. We have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So this is like no new beginning with this person. Like you moved on from the conflict, but doesn't mean I want to start over again with you. Okay, if it's been a breakup, say, okay, you know what, you know, we weren't happy together anyway, and that's the truth. I don't want to reconcile. Let's go ahead and move on and be healed. And you go towards your wish fulfillment, and I'll go towards mine. It's like, that's where you're at with it, with the Strength card and the Queen of Wands. You know, you're resisting and holding yourself back, standing in your power and your beauty and your grace and your authority. And you're quite the catch. With the Queen of Wands here, this is Leo energy with the Strength card. She's usually quite the catch, quite beautiful. So, you know, there could be this energy coming towards you, so hold back, you know, for something better perhaps, but I don't know. Let's just see. The energies, Scorpio, say that you're moving on to calmer waters, and you're moving away what doesn't make you happy, that doesn't have any passion, doesn't have any creativity. I feel like you're focusing on self-healing and the star player, which is yourself. What's going on with the Scorpios this weekend? I know that you have been questioning yourself lately, and you're wondering if you were good enough or strong enough to do which your heart desires to do. This message is here to remind you that you really are more than capable of doing it. Rise up and take the leap of faith. Okay, the Queen of Wands believes in herself, so she is not going to let herself be subject to others who don't see her value. If you're already kind of person that questions whether or not you can do it, or if you're good enough, you don't need to surround yourself with other people who make you feel like you're not good enough. Okay? So there's a real sense here of resilience, standing in your power, and a releasing of just what doesn't make you happy, moving on to calmer waters this weekend. I'll get one more for you. One more for Scorpio. I was going to close, but no act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people you will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. That strengthens and compassions their empathy. And we have strength here, and we have the word strength. Okay? So it is that strengthens their compassion and empathy. If this is describing you, keep being the beautiful soul that you are. So yeah, Scorpio, you definitely have emotional stability and maturity that the average other zodiac signs don't carry. It's one of your spiritual gifts. And so just know that no act of kindness, being kind to yourself, saying no, is a kind act. All right, that's what I see for you this weekend. Moving on to Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, it's your turn. Welcome in. I feel like I'm repeating myself a gazillion times, but while I'm shuffling, I will continue to do so. It's important that you know that I read in numerology and astrology, so while I'm shuffling the energies for Sagittarius, let's talk about what's going on. Today is Friday, the 16th of January. It is in numerology a 9 day, which is your house, the 9th house in astrology. And we have a new moon in Sagittarius as well. Okay, so Saggy, this is a strong, powerful weekend for you to plant seeds of intentions for what it is that you want in this life, the next level of adventure. Now, 9s also talk about endings as well. So after that, that means tomorrow we're going to be looking more at a 1 energy, which is an independent energy. So today is a little bit about adventure, humanitarianism, traveling, foreign affairs, anything like that, philosophy. Tomorrow is more of a focus on yourself, what you're building, your identity. It could be a self-care day. And Sunday looks like a day of looking at your house of money and stability and security, values, and so forth. We have a cazimi of planets moving into Aquarius, just moving out of Capricorn. And a cazimi of planets, well, that means that there's a bunch of planets all in one house that are 17 degrees from the sun. The sun is combusting these planets to make them even superpowered at this time. And those planets that are there right now are Mars, the planet of war, passion and fire. We have Venus, the planet of stability, security, and love, the goddess of love. We have Mercury, the planet of communication, travel, and the higher mind. And we have Pluto, the Pluto planet of generational change and transformation, will be in the house of Pluto, will be there for 20 years in Aquarius. That's why they call this the age of Aquarius right now. The house of Aquarius is about your social groups, your friends groups. It does have to do with innovation, aliens, anything of the higher mind, technology. Sagittarius, are you ready? There's your recap. Let's get you some tarot. Let's look at this weekend for the Saggies, please. Thank you. We have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. I love it in the reverse. 8 of Swords is where you've been in your head about something, and now you're coming out of that. And it's not a good thing that you've been in your head with. You've been obsessing about something. So it feels like you're losing some sort of attention span for what was keeping you stuck. The King of Cups, you're stepping into more of a creative, empathetic, nurturing energy with the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Emotionally diplomatic, sitting on your throne in peace. It looks like a nice, lovely weekend for you. Peace of mind coming in for the Saggies. What else is going on, Sagittarius, this weekend? We have it with the Fool in the reverse. The 7 of Swords. The 7 of Wands in the reverse and the 10 of Wands in the reverse. The 7 of Swords has been getting around. It came out for Aries, Taurus, Cancer, and it came out for another sign too. I'm going to say at least 5 or 6 zodiac signs have been dealing with the 7 of Swords. What is the 7 of Swords? The Death card. Well, that's coming to an end. But what is it? The Queen of Cups. What's this? The World. The Knight of Swords. Just a second, y'all. The 4 Cups. We have a power couple, the King and the Queen of Cups here. And they're looking at a fresh start, which that's what this weekend is encouraging us to do. We have endings and beginnings here. We have the Death card and we have the Fool card. And we have the World card, which is all about endings and beginnings. So we're pulling the energies, Sagittarius. My concern is that we have a Fool in the reverse with the 7 of Swords, which is making me wonder if we're possibly building something that might be foolish. I have the 10 of Wands here and the 7 of Wands in the reverse. Sevens, there's 2 7s, 77. You know, 7s are of Wands is about having a good defense, you know, standing up for yourself, but there is in the reverse, so there's like no way you can defend yourself. There's no way to protect yourself from this heavy burden, the 10 of Wands. But the 10s, that's tomorrow, so that's tomorrow, that's your 1, Saturday, something about a heavy burden. What are you lying to yourself about? You're not seeing something properly about how the next phase is going to have more of a burden than what you realize. There's something here you need to stop lying to yourself about. I think the Queen of Cups here, she is the one at the bottom that is kind of speaking up about this with this Knight of Swords and the 5 of Cups. She's sad and she's depressed about this ending. The 7 of Swords is ending though. Why would she be sad? No, she's angry. She found out about a lie. There's nothing you can do to stop this message. It's already caused a burden on someone here, an emotional burden. This weekend with the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse is showing me that we could be dealing with a couple here who have looked at past mistakes where they have worked with people, places, and things where they were the ones that took on all the burdens. They ended up getting stolen from in some way, shape, or form. And we need to get your defenses up. We need to get you better protected, Sagittarius. Yeah, there's some things that need to come to an end here next year in this new cycle. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. That's like, you don't want to build on this old foundation, or it would fail. It can't keep doing things the same way and expecting different results. This here, what is this? The Queen of Swords in the reverse. You're angry at me for saying the truth. Somebody's angry with you. Okay, goodness me. Aquarius, Gemini. Well, that Queen of Swords fell on top of the Seven of Swords. This person has been saying lies about you, Sag. You do need to defend yourself. It's a sad situation. Okay, what's going on, please, Spirit? Comparing yourself to others keeps you stuck in a cycle of guilt and shame, continuing to separate you from blessings. It keeps you small. Understand that everyone has their own journey, which always unfolds in divine timing. Your time will come. Okay, yeah. Don't rush it. Someone here is comparing themselves to someone else, thinking that we should be further along than what we are. We're not as far along. We don't have as much money as the neighbors, or we don't ever get to do this or that or travel or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And they're saying that by doing this, you're actually comparing yourself to others, and you're minimizing the blessings that you already have in your life. Everybody has their own journeys. You have yours and they have theirs. Your time will come. Your time will come. So someone here is just feeling frustrated this weekend. But I'm going to say to the Divine Feminine, seems to me like you could cause a real fuss this weekend. Divine Feminine, I see you potentially flipping your lid and doing or saying something that you'll regret later, that brings some sort of end. And it's because you're frustrated, because you're not seeing the results of what you're looking for. I'm just cautioning for you. I do see where the Divine Masculine could be doing something foolish, could be potentially not telling you the truth, hiding things from you. Actions and advice. Eight of Pentacles, they want you to focus on your work. Stay focused on your work, and you will get victory and success with the Six of Wands. But the Three of Swords in the reverse is telling me the heartbreak will be there, but it will become less hurtful over time, because with the Ace of Cups here, you know, you'll heal from this. Love heals all wounds, you know. So I'm going to get one more message from the universe for you. I don't know why I feel stuck on Sag. It's a new moon in Sag. I think that's why. Sagittarius, one more message for Sagittarius. Of course, you will make mistakes, but the biggest one would be not to try. You have nothing to lose. This thing you have been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Better an oops than a what if. Oh, I'm glad we pulled one more. Okay. So the Divine Masculine is in strategy mode. And, oh, okay, this feels like a butting of heads, say a partnership. It could be husband and wife or a business partnership. The Divine Feminine is got one way of looking at the way things should go, and the Divine Masculine has another way of looking at the way things should go. And because the Divine Feminine is angry, she is seeing things with a skewed lens. She could be someone who is dealing with depression, or something, a guilt or remorse or something like that, that's causing the Divine Masculine to not have a firm footing on this next phase with the Fool in the reverse. She feels he's foolish, he's doing something sneaky, but he feels like, no, it's strategy. I might make a mistake, but hey, at least we tried. And she, the Divine Feminine, is like, no, just, we're not doing it. And it's like death. It's over before it started. It's over before it started in her mind. But she's doing that because she's living off of a past fear of maybe a past failure. Or maybe there was some cheating in the past, if this has got to do with, you know, relationships or marriage or something like that. And it takes a long time to trust again, okay? But it says you will be, of course, we all make mistakes. But you've been thinking about making these changes for a long time, so why not an oops versus a what if? All right, so you guys need to talk about this as a couple, as a team. Definitely feel like this is a power couple reading. So if you're single, I apologize. We'll get you next time. Good luck. Hey Capricorn, all right, so Firestorm Shan here. I'm here to do your energy check-in for the weekend. Today is January the 16th, 2026, and I wanted to say happy belated birthday to you. We're moving into Aquarius season, so I know that we're wrapping up your time. I just wanted to say you guys had a really interesting birthday season. You had a gazemi of planets in your sign. You had Venus, Mars, Mercury, and the Sun combusting these planets all in your sign. So I would wonder if you did a lot of maybe some travel or communication, maybe made some big changes or transformations in your life. Hopefully focused on some more stability, security, and love with the Venus planet there, encouraging that. But yeah, like, let's just see. We have a new moon in Sagittarius this weekend. The energies in numerology today is a 9. 9s are about wrapping up cycles. Saturday's energy is a 1. It is about beginnings, new beginnings. And the Sunday looks like it's a number 2, which would be the house of money and security, stability. Can mean marriage as well if you are married. You know, value systems and so forth like that. What makes you believe what you believe, value what you value, Capricorn. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get some tarot, and then we'll follow up with messages from the universe for Capricorn. What is this message for Capricorn this weekend? We have the Lover's card. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gemini energy there, making some sort of good choice in love, in partnership, in your community. We have the Chariot card, another major arcana, you having major victory and success in your life, moving on, getting control over your willpower, shadow versus light, you know, taking control of the reins, moving on to victory and success. Very fast moving energy. This is Cancerian energy as well on the board here. Mother energy. Can have siblings and mother energy, as if you want to look at it on another light here. What's going on with the Capricorns this weekend? Sun, the Moon, Rising, Venus, the North Node. We have the Star card. You have 3 major arcanas. All those planets that were in your sign are moving into Pluto, but Pluto, they're moving into Aquarius. That is Aquarius energy, the Star. Pluto is in Aquarius too for the next 20 years. This is bringing in major change and transformation in the way that we look at the planet, you know, in more of a humanitarian light, a more innovative light, a little more rebellious perhaps. It's healing energy, a wish fulfillment card. It looks wonderful. Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with any of these signs when I mentioned them. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on this weekend. Whatever it is, Capricorn, it's powerful. Remember I said all those planets were on your side? You've pulled 3 major arcanas already, the first 3 cards. Capricorn energy, please. have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. That goes in the reverse for Sagittarius as well, because Sag in your chart. Be dealing with the Sagittarius. I have Justice card, Major Arcana, in the reverse. Something is not for you. Do not take action. It will not serve you any justice whatsoever. Warning here coming in on this new beginning that you're thinking about starting. Could be with a fire sign. Doesn't have to be something you're passionate about. Ooh, I have the Ten of Cups in the upright. Wow. This decision that you make this weekend is going to move you on to a wish fulfillment, potentially with a partnership, a sibling, or something like that. Part of this decision that you will be making is involves the Justice card in the reverse and the Ace of Wands in the reverse, saying that you will not take any sort of action towards either legal action, or you will not break any kind of partnership agreements or contracts at this time. And because of that, you get the Ten of Cups. Things turn out really, really well for you. You'll get your wish fulfillment. But I feel like someone here was thinking about walking away from a legal binding contract, and because you chose a different choice, this turns out to be your Ten of Cups. All right. We have the World card here. This is new beginnings with the Six of Wands. This is talking about you getting victory and success, winning the debate, the argument. Someone here could have been thinking about getting divorced or moving. I see that situation turning around and getting healed. With the Ten of Pentacles here, someone's legacy is still intact. Their family is still whole, and their public image is still sustained. And so the Nine of Wands in the reverse, you're making some sort of decision to come out of a loop that you've been caught in, a repetitive action that was causing you to feel some sort of anger or frustration. I do see where you've moved into something from the Knight of Swords of being angry to the Knight of Cups being very emotionally satisfied and happy, coming to some sort of resolution, legal agreement, or some sort of seeing things from another perspective, recognizing like what you can build on and what you can't build on. It looks to me like some of this looks like you've realized that you would not be able to successfully master or build with a group of people. It would have turned out as some sort of bad karma or a negative legal system for you. I feel like you could be very tempted with the Strength card in the reverse to give in, but with the Four of Pentacles coming in behind that, they're saying, Capricorn, hold on to your money. Don't invest. Hold on to your money. Do not invest. With the Four of Pentacles here, hold on to your savings. We have the Empress in the reverse. Something could turn around. Somebody's heart could get hardened. I'm hearing there could be a greedy Empress, which would be a woman figure, a mother figure in power who could have a change of heart. The reason why she's having a change of heart is because she could have gone through some sort of heartbreak. We got the Three of Swords here, and then I've got the single woman. She could be, going through a divorce, or doing something independent. The Empress, it looks like she's gone from Empress status and been taken down a notch. So there's a potential that someone here, because of their pride, with the Five of Swords here, they could want to, it's in the reverse, they could want to reconcile, but they are not really trustworthy people to work with. It's not really for you. They have a lot of secrets and a lot of deception. The Moon card in the reverse, that would come out into the light. That yeah, you just might shine a negative image on your public image and leave some sort of bad memory, leave you juggling financially, even having to make decisions at work that require intervention or leadership to step in to help. Some sort of lesson needs to be learned or integrated. I do feel this involves money. I do feel like this involves some sort of partnership, perhaps. It needs a second look. Let's go ahead and pull you some messages from the universe, though, to see what advice we have or what this could be for the others of you who that didn't resonate with. What might this look like? Well, we're going to take these two. They just threw themselves at me. Of course you will make mistakes, but the biggest one would be not to try. You have nothing to lose. This thing you have been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Better an oops than a what if. We are here to support you. That is the same card Sagittarius just got. We have the new moon in Sagittarius too, by the way. You could be a Sagittarius Casper as well. Prioritize self-healing right now. Put your needs above others, Capricorn. It is time to focus on you. Self-healing takes time and a lot of self-love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There is no rush. Yeah, so this is a time of prioritizing self-healing. That's what your messages are. So, not a time to rescue others, I'm hearing. I don't know why I'm hearing that. It's time to put yourself first this weekend. All right, Capricorn, don't feel bad about it. Moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, hi, welcome in to my channel. Firestorm Shan here. We're here to do your energy check-in for the weekend. Today is January the 16th, 2025, and this is good for the 17th and the 18th. Now, I am a tarot reader, an intuitive tarot reader. I channel. Sometimes I sing. I hope you don't mind. I love to read in astrology as well as dealing with numerology. And so Aquarius, we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. We're going to first get the cards on the board, and as I'm talking, I'm going to go ahead and talk. Getting them out, we're going to talk about what's going on in astrology. We have a new moon in Sagittarius right now. It is a time of not being able to see. The moon is black. It's where you plant your seeds, and your seeds that you might be wanting to plant right now should be based on the energy of Sagittarius, which has to do with the adventurer, philosophy, the truth, teaching, travel, foreign affairs, things like that, humanitarianism. All right, now we have a GEMINI-A planets that are moving into your sign. Happy birthday, by the way. We're moving into Aquarius season. With GEMINI, you have Mars, the planet of war and passion, fire, moving into your sign, with Venus, the planet of love, security, stability, and nice things, the goddess of love there, moving in, as well as Mercury, the planet of travel, communication, innovation, and Pluto, the planet of change and transformation. Talking about generational changes, Pluto will be in your sign for the next 20 years. That's why they say this is called the age of Aquarius. It will take 250 years for Pluto to come around to your sign again. All right, so 9 is today's energy, and this talks about endings, okay? 9s are always about endings. But right after that is a new beginning. So Saturday is when we start taking a look at ourself, you know, doing something new for ourselves. It could be a day to do a beauty regime. It can be a day of focusing on what your intentions and goals are, not necessarily a collective one. And then Sunday is when you start looking more at your money, your stability, your values, your security, and if you're married, your marriages. So let's go ahead and continue getting these cards out on the board for what's going on for the Aquariuses, please. Oof. Something that is, you will be denied an opportunity because there's too much karma around it. Okay? I have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This is a new opportunity or a move. It's in the reverse. The Ten of Swords is, it's an ending, but it feels like a stab in the back. It feels like a real fucked up situation. It's what it feels like. It's mental. It's like you don't understand the betrayal. It feels like a betrayal. You've pulled the Five of Wands, which is arguments, disagreements, can be competition as well. And then you pulled the Karma card, which is, that's what I said, there's too much karma around this. You have it here with the Two of Wands and the reverse. This is unanswered prayer, being at a crossroads, not being able to move forward. But I love where things change. You get the Wheel of the Year. So this tells me that all of this was supposed to happen for a reason, because it's rolling you into the next phase of your life, which includes, this is your year, this is your time, this is your place. Leave nothing to chance. I'm hearing a song, leave nothing to chance. Michael W. Smith. She swam in the sea, drank from the deep. Mysteries. I can't remember. We pulled this fell out of the deck just now, the Lover's card. All right, this is good energy. This is where things turn around for you. You're going to start making different decisions based off of love. Good decisions. This is the Gemini energy, which rules the higher mind. It can also rule your community, your siblings, your relatives, things like that. So you're making better choices on the way you handle these relationships around you. Things are going to start turning around for you. Okay? What's this look like for the Aquariuses? Give me some more cards for this weekend. Two of Cups in the reverse is falling underneath the Ten of Swords. So that is a breaking of a soul contract. That's an ending of a relationship or a soul contract or an agreement. A karmic one, though. It was karmic, so it's okay. We have the shadow side. Okay, the Five of Wands. This means that this relationship was shrouded with lots of shadow. You know, lots of people were behaving badly. Falling underneath the Five of Wands. There's a lot of drama. Talk to me about this karma card, please. Whoops. Going on to the karma card. Six of Swords. Yeah. Six of Swords is moving on to calmer waters after arguments and disagreements. Dealing with someone that wants to win at all costs. It's what it says you're moving away from. Two of Wands in the reverse. King of Wands in the reverse. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Could have stepped out on the relationship or just done something to end the relationship. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the reverse. This is... Oof. Person could have an anger problem. They're not getting what they want. Falling underneath the Two of Wands. So Aquarius, are you dealing with a fire sign? Wheel of the Year. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Why is it in the reverse? Sun. Okay. They wanted you to let your guard down, and I wanted to make sure that was true. And I got the Sun card, but I got the Four of Pentacles and the King of Swords and the Three of Swords in the reverse. I feel like you're kind of letting your guard down a little bit. You're willing to have the conversation that needs to be had. It sounds like it could be a difficult one that needs to be had, but you're willing to let your guard down and actually talk about a solution to the problem, because there's a problem here. Okay, and it looks like there's an opportunity here for that to happen. Let's see what's going on with the Aquariuses. This looks challenging for them. What's going on? If something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. If you are unhappy in your life, change something. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You are in control of your life. Yeah, so it's like the Lovers. You have the choice to change your life in a better direction. You have all the tools that you need. You have favor. You have the favor and the opportunity. Look, you have the power. The Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Lovers card. Just make a different choice, because that's three good cards, and the rest of these cards are nothing but ego and arguments and drama and disagreements and betrayals and karma and bullshit. If something deep within that side of you tells you if it doesn't feel right, change your life. Aquarius, and that's what they're saying your weekend is. All those planets going on in your sign, you're going to be feeling very fucking rebellious. So get ready for the roller coaster. It's going to be a hoot. We have also February 18th, we have an eclipse, and that is here as well. This is a picture of an eclipse. Mark your calendars. Something really could come to a head then. Good luck, Aquarius. This is your energy check-in. Remember, it's a 9. Today is supposed to bring in a change. Tomorrow, let's look at what you really truly want. And then Sunday, let's make plans to get stable and go after what we truly believe and value. Good luck. Hey, Pisces, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome into my channel. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into your turn, Pisces. This is going to be a reading for the weekend. It is January the 16th, 2026, and this will be for the 17th through the 18th. Now, in numerology, today's angel number is a 9. 9s have to do with endings. Saturday will be a 1, so that'll be talking about new beginnings. Sunday will be a 2. That'll be talking about our stability, values, and the house of money. Let's go ahead and see what's popping for Pisces. Pisces, there's a bunch of stuff going on in the planet Aquarius right now. Your sister sign right next to you. If you have any planets in Aquarius, woo, this is going to be a ride. Let's go ahead and see though. All right, Pisces, we have pulled the Sun card, Leo energy at the foundation of your reading. Very good news. It is very childlike, playful energy. The sun is, all those planets I was just talking about, there's like a bunch of them in Aquarius that just moved out of Capricorn. And it's called a cazimi. And what a cazimi is when you have planets that are 17 degrees of the sun and they're all in the same house. And the house, I mean, the zodiac, the same zodiac sign or house. And so right now it's in Aquarius. The natural ruling house of Aquarius is the 11th house. So we'll just say there's a cazimi of planets in the zodiac sign of Aquarius, an air sign, which is the humanitarians, the, you know, they're real empathetic, intellectual, smart, rebellious, your activists. They are really concerned about the whole group of the friends group, not just like one person. You know, that like the group activist. All that energy is in the sun is activating Mars, the planet of action and war. It can even be war, anger is in there right now. So, you know, justice, street justice, you know, planet of war coming in, standing up for your friends. Then there's this Venus, the planet of love and stability and money and security. That's divine feminine, and so she likes very fine, nice things. So there's this masculine and divine, strong, powerful energy communication going on right now. It's very well balanced. It's helping to simmer down the anger of the masculine with the divine feminine, but also the divine feminine is feeling fired up and you know, feisty. All right, Mercury is in there, so lots of communication, travel, things like that, communication. Technology is all included in this expansion, this big supercharge coming from the sun, and as well as the planet of Pluto, which is coming in to bring in major change and transformation. But we're talking about generational change. It will be in your sign for the next 20 years, or Pisces. It will be the sign of Aquarius, I'm sorry, for the next 20 years. So that energy is really close to you. The North Node is also in your sign right now, which is a destiny point. It is an energy of asking us to take a look more at spiritual matters. You know, things like that. All right, Pisces. So you pulled the Sun card, a solution to your problem this weekend. Coming in with the Queen of Pentacles. Very good. That's that Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. Could be good news concerning your health, your finances, your security and stability. So Sunday looks freaking awesome for you, Pisces. I say that because this is Sunday, the Sunday, and then we said we had this second house Taurus energy on Sunday. So, and then we pulled a divine feminine Taurus. So it's a good day to take care of your health regimes, you know, very solid, beautiful, you know, firm energy indicated there for you, Pisces. Let's go ahead and see what else wants to come out for you this weekend. This looks great. Leo had a really good reading too. Everybody else's was quite challenging, not gonna lie. 2 of Swords in the reverse. If you were at an impasse about something, you've made a decision. And the Fool card, you've decided to move on to something brand new. Take a risk. Take the leap of faith this weekend, which good for you. You know, you've decided to, something that you've been thinking about for a while. You made the choice. Yeah, so here it is, this brand new beginning. You're taking the leap. Let's go for it. All right, Pisces, what's going on with the Pisces this weekend? King of Swords. Oh, you got lots of ideas with Mercury. Just probably giving you lots of downloads. Could be lots of communications. Could be drawing up contracts. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. All kinds of things, you know, in communications. His stomach has a shield and it's gold. It's shining. So something in your solar chakra, which is the place of creativity, you could be getting a really creative idea birthing in your sacral chakra. Okay? And then it's really good news, whatever it is, solution to your problem. Let's go ahead and see one more. This is awesome, Pisces. One more, please. 4 of Swords is just a card of healing and getting rest. Putting your mind at peace. Excuse me. Something is going to put your mind to rest or at peace this weekend. Yay! You have, I have a friend who has a Leo sun and a Pisces moon. I don't think she follows me, but I wish she would, because they got the best readings today. For this weekend, I mean. These are messages from the universe. There may or may not be something in this deck for you. I don't know. Let's just see whatever wants to be seen. Focus on what is important to you, Pisces. Don't give your time or energy to your worries, as this would only amplify them. Focus on what matters to you the most. With every thought, you are creating your future. Nice. Sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go, so leave behind all that has been weighing you down for so long and reach for the opportunities that are waiting for you. I promise you, you will not regret it. Yes, so I see you doing that, reaching for those opportunities. I really just, it feels good, Pisces. Peace of mind in itself. Feeling kind of low about the dues you've been paying. Future's looking much too slow. And you wanna run, but somehow you just keep on giving. Can't decide which way to go. Yeah. I understand about indecision. I don't care if I get behind. People living in people living in confusion? I can't remember. All I want is to have my peace of mind. All right. I can't remember it, but that's peace of mind. I want to say it's Boston, but it's not. Is it Boston? I don't know. You let me know. All right, there's your readings, folks. So wish you all the luck and the blessings in the world. Bye.